earlier or not, because I was looking for something, couldn't find it, like, at you motherfucker. Whoops. I am not that good at deer hunting. My boyfriend is, but I am not. Thank you. I know you need like a knife, but I don't have one. And I hear the zombie, but I want this more. Until Twitcher is a little too close to me. You sounded like you were in my ear. I know they can get up here, but listen. Whoop. I know how to dodge y'all. Thank you. Slaughterama. Which way was I heading, by the way? Alright, I will just head that way. But, I have a date with a deer for a second. Ooh, I got you in the bum. I'm sorry. I'm kind of not sorry. Oh, there you go, you turned. I saw that bird's nest. Yay! I was able to grab it all. Alright, now I believe the path is this way. I know I see the zombie to my left, but I'm trying to collect the yucca fruit as I go. Actually go this way. I know it says I already looked through it, but I do want to stop by my house, see what I have at that house, and then go after nighttime is over. Whoop. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to get more aloe plants. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to read it. I guess it wouldn't hurt, like I said, to pick up more aloe plants just to kind of, you know, at each house I go to, leave a little bit here and there. Like a little food at the house that I'm going back to, if I don't already have a lot of food there. Leave some feathers so that way if I have to go back, I do have water, stuff like that. Morning, collecting a lot of wood and then putting a lot of spikes around the house just so that way they're not beating that house up on Dead Night. Which is probably, I'm gonna probably stay at that house for Dead Night, and I'm probably gonna collect a lot of materials for that house. And I keep doing that because I don't want it to take too long with making the iron. Because if you get a big, huge... Sorry, I thought I heard something. If you get a big, huge amount, it will take a long time. And if you're in real big need of, like, the iron, collect in small amounts and go from there. It may be, you know, pointless to just do it in small amounts, but that's the way I do it. It's the way I've been doing it for a while. Like, you can do it differently. Usually before the first Dead Night, I like to collect all the materials and go from there. Usually I'm collecting it over time, but when I first started this this world, it put me in a desert, so it's kind of like in the middle of nowhere. With like a whole bunch of yucca fruit, which is why I have like 2 things of yucca fruit. So yeah, they put me like right in the middle of nowhere. I was able to find like a house. They'll put houses in there, but I personally don't like, deserts because, you know, there's nothing. There's barely any trees. You'll just find like the little stumps of wood on the floor or on the ground outside. Some rocks here and there. I don't like those areas at all. I don't like those areas at all, like I said. So I kind of try to find areas like this. You got a lot of rocks, you got a lot of trees. As you see, there's plenty of cotton and, what is that? Goldenrod flowers and stuff like that. Plenty of rocks in the ground. I can probably tell you that this is probably clay. Might be clay. They'll put clay on the ground around the rocks and stuff. And rocks or clay is really good for forges. Like I've been lately, I found out, like, I think maybe towards the end of last week, how to use forges. So I've been really into the forges thing. So I've been doing a lot of forges, and yeah, I'm gonna put a lot of stuff into that. And I'm gonna put it mostly into this as well. Only because I do want to use my thing a lot. So I'm trying to put it into that. Oh, and as you guys see, I do have like 18 bottles, which is why I have collected the snow. A lot of the time you'll get, like in houses, you'll get more empty glass jars, which you could end up filling in a water spring if you have a water spring. But sometimes I'm not lucky and I don't find water springs. So if I find snowy areas, I'll just dig in snowy areas just to get, you know, the snow and be able to make regular water. Yes, I'm breaking down an empty tree stump. Wood is wood, you know. Yeah, wood is wood. I'll go back and forth between like wood and rocks just to kind of switch it up a little bit. You do want to take like that occasional break for a couple seconds just to build up your stamina, because your stamina will go down increasingly as you're going. Whoops. So just keep an eye on your stamina. Definitely keep an eye on your food and water. Like my food, whoops, my food's at 96, my water's at 100. Like I let it drop down, like I have meat, so I'm gonna let it drop down to, well, I have to cook the meat first. You always wanna cook the meat first. But I wanna let my food drop down to maybe about 85. Eat that cooked food. That cooked food will bring me back up to 100 and hopefully bring my wellness level from 102 to 103. Well, my wellness and my stamina from 102 to 103. That is how, like, you make sure that you're gaining levels, is by, like, eating food, making sure your wellness gets put right back up and stuff like that. Now, yucca juice is good for hydration and, like, if you're overheating, if you're overheating, it'll help cool you down a little bit. It'll drop your temperature down, which is why I made it. And of course, it takes maybe 4 yucca fruits per bottle. So yeah, if I were to fill all 18 of my empty bottles, it would use up a lot of my yucca fruit, which is why I'm going to use the snow instead, just to make regular water, and it stacks to maybe like 15, so I'm definitely going to need to like make a crate or 2 just to put my excess water in the house that I'm going to. So yeah. This takes forever though. This is like the one thing I hate, is how long it takes. Oh, that's why. My stamina is so low. I am gonna, because I just have the yucca fruit, I'm gonna eat some yucca fruit. Oh, now, okay, my house is that way. Sorry, I'm like doing 2 different things at once. I'm uploading a video to YouTube, and I'm doing this at the same time, so I'm definitely trying to make sure the 2 things I'm doing are really good. Oh, I thought I saw another one somewhere. I just didn't know where. I was just making sure it was just him. Right, animal fat I definitely want to make my, oh, no! I just realized that raw iron, rotten flesh. Oh, I wasn't picking up, I was like, am I already full on that too? Alright, so my thing is about to break. So I'm gonna do this. This. And then just try to kind of get as much iron as I possibly can. This is also giving me a lot of rocks. That's the other thing I want to be able to get is to make a forge. I don't know if the house I'm at has a forge. I doubt it. But I do want a house with a forge because playing with my boyfriend, I have like an iron pickaxe with him, an iron fire axe, which takes down, the fire axe takes down wood faster and gives you more wood, and then the pickaxe gives you more, more iron and rock faster. So it's definitely something I'm gonna want to get. So those are definitely helpful, and you definitely take them for granted. I do miss them a lot at this point, only because like I think that this is going by so very slow. And with the pickaxe, it would be going by a lot faster, trust me. This is nothing compared to how fast it goes by with the pickaxe. Like, this would already have been done by now with the pickaxe, so I definitely do want to get that a little bit later on. Probably would want to build up my iron a little bit more, or at least get more iron, because it takes a lot of iron. It also takes clay, but if you look in the right spot, you know what you're looking for. Clay can be easy to find. I want to say that behind this rock is clay, but I can't be sure. No. I don't think it's clay. No, I think this is dirt. Yeah. But yeah, those are the two things you'll want. And then if you want to make stuff in the forge, you'll have to have like an anvil and stuff. I think to like make a lot of basic stuff in the forge, you need an anvil. Oh, itchy, And I did see that zombie not that far ahead, so I want to check to see where she is before I do anything. Alright, she's right there. I know, my stuff is getting pretty full. My walking, I thought it was a zombie. Alright, so my house, I don't think is that far ahead. It's about right there. Like I said, I do want to build this house up a lot. I can make a lot. I can make all of my arrows. Depending on, yeah, I can make all of my arrows. Like I said, you become pretty dependent on your arrows very fast. So you definitely want a lot of arrows. They especially come in handy on Dead Night. Like I found that out really quick. They become very useful. That's why I built up my archery, because of that reason. Excuse me. So you definitely wanna. Whoops. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna go in here. There we go. So yeah, that's definitely something to do, is just like try to make sure like you're like, if you want to, you can make sure your archery is built up. That way you're doing like more. There's 3 of you. I'm gonna start walking now. Like, that's what I do. Like, because I know I'm gonna be using it more often, I build it up just for that reason. Yes, it has a forge. Cobblestone, clump of clay. Why are you down? Usually I would have had this done by now. I'm surprised I didn't. I'm like really surprised I didn't. Oh, come on. Now I'm gonna. Do I have? Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to cook my meat, make my water. Usually I would have already had that broken out. So this is the front door view. That's the stairs. surprisingly, I don't have a chest. So I'm gonna do like I do with Tom. Make one for selling and one for myself. So I'm gonna sell those, because I don't really need those. Health kits. Keep half of those health kits for me. Yucca fruit. Probably separate the food. From the crafting stuff and the healing stuff. Put at least half of those in here. Put this in here. Put this in here, definitely. I'm gonna sell this. I am gonna make a fireplace and put this pot in there, so that way I can start making my my water and my meat. Charred meat times 3 bottled water times 19, and let those go to work. Put those in there. Usually I have, yeah, definitely want to make sure that I have only a couple on me. And then the rest in here. Make the rest of those. Oh, I could have stayed on that page. What do I need for... Oh, I need the cloth. That's why I couldn't use the torch. Alright, so I can make 4 of those, and while those are making, I actually want the shovel to make first, because I didn't realize it would take so long. For... I definitely want to grab clay. Maybe over here? Ooh. Ah, fucking egg. Nope. Ah, it's empty. Yes, I found it.